What's going on, escape artists? It has been a long time. I know I disappeared on you, but I'm back, and let's go over what happened. So after the Pictured Rocks trip, I started diving headfirst into the astronomy side of things. If you remember, towards the end of that video, I showed the pictures I took of the ISS flying over Lake Superior. I just got more involved, and when I did, I volunteered almost every weekend in the spring, summer, and fall for a couple years. After that, I just focused on the astronomy side. This is what I did. But then this past winter, Silent Bob and I started talking about hiking a little bit, and we also said, hey, let's get a dog. So we got this awesome guy right here. He's ready to hike, isn't he? So shortly after we got him, we all know what happened. About 5 months, 6 months ago, we all know what was going on. Everything started shutting down, and any plan that we had actually just got tossed out the window. But now that things, at least when it comes to being outdoors, are nice and open, we can at least travel within Pennsylvania. Now, coming up here in a couple days is an annual camping trip that a group of friends and I do. We were supposed to go to the Adirondack Mountains and hit the high peaks, but because of the coronavirus and some scheduling problems with people not being able to go the full time, we decided we're staying in Pennsylvania for this trip, and we're just gonna do part of the North Country Trail and then do the camping. So coming up in a couple weeks, you're gonna see the hike of the North Country Trail. After we're done with that, we're gonna go camp for a couple days. You will not see any footage from that. I am sorry, but it just doesn't work whenever I try to take any video. I have made some videos in the past couple years, but every time I come back and look at the footage, and then I review my AT footage and compare, I'm just like, oh my God, I don't like it. So I have been doing some studying. I'm going to make some changes in my process, and we'll see what happens. Coming up after this trip here in a couple days, Silent Bob and I are going to do the entire Pennsylvania section of the North Country Trail. Now, the first 100 miles of it from the Ohio state line on up north is all within about an hour of our house, and the camping sites are actually very limited. So we are just going to do day hikes, knocking it out, and then once we get up to where we can start camping, those will be weekend trips. So expect episodic videos for a couple months. Once that's done, then we will discuss other projects, such as the Laurel Highlands Trail or the Mid-State Trail, but it's just going to stay within Pennsylvania at least until COVID-19 starts becoming a thing of the past. It's all leading up to something Silent Bob and I have both been talking about very much, and that is getting back on the AT. I am not going to solidify when we're getting on the AT, just know that it is being planned and talked about and driven towards. So we're gonna work on that. Before I go, a few other things I'm gonna try to do. Because I am using new gear, I am gonna try to do some gear videos here and there. I got a bunch of new electronic stuff that I wanna show you guys, and I'll give you guys all the weight, because I got a neat little battery charger for my camera batteries that work on USB. So I will show you that. It literally weighs 0.1 ounces. It is amazing, and it quick charges, which is even better. I'm gonna do gear videos as I replace stuff. Pretty much everything I have is the same that I had on the AT, and then we'll just keep it to hiking. So before I go, there's one thing that I would like to ask of you guys. I know I normally say escape the office and get outside, but lately everybody has been taking that advice, whether I tell them or not. And I have been seeing some pretty bad reports about people going to wilderness areas that don't normally go there, and they don't know what Leave No Trace is. They're leaving trash everywhere. So if you know one of those people that don't normally go out and are outdoorsy, please inform them of Leave No Trace, so that way they know what's going on. That way they know that their newfound escape to the outdoors is something that should be cherished and protected, and every ounce of trash that goes into the forest with them, into the mountains with them, to the beach with them, whatever it is, it should come back out with them. Please remind them of Leave No Trace. All right, guys, that is it. I am gonna get out of here. I gotta pack up because all my stuff is sitting on the couch here. It is getting ready to be inventoried and put into the pack, and we will see you on the trail here soon.